carts a defeat here at Watford. How do you reflect on the performance?
I think the levels that we've shown in this run that we've been on, obviously before the break and coming back, we weren't there today, and it was, difficult conditions at times, and credit to Watford, because they were, worked really hard and tried to deny us space. And first half, I thought, we had some chances. Should have had a penalty. Should have had a clear-cut goal that was onside that the linesman has flagged for. So and a couple of other chances on that. But again, we said at half time we needed to be a little bit better with our press and just in and around the box again, just with our movements and try and be a little bit more ruthless. And I thought we came out second half then and dominated and obviously penned them in, and that was the moment, and that was the phase where we needed to score, because as the longer the game goes on, and obviously Adjaman comes on, it's a different threat for them now, and we've gifted them 2 goals, 2 mistakes. So that happens. It's a frustrating one for us, hard one to take. Because it feels like we've let a game slip that we could have stepped on and potentially gone and got control of.
And as you say, the levels that we've hit in recent weeks in the league and in the cup as well, what do you put it down to that we haven't hit that today?
Who knows? And we talked about it sort of pre-game. You have to keep that consistency, and you can't allow any complacency to slip in. I don't think it was for the want of trying. I think probably today, just our decision making in certain moments let us down. And then I was disappointed when the first went in. You want to see a reaction, and up until that point, we'd been in control, and as I say, we'd penned them in. I didn't think then after the first goal went in that we got back to what we were doing well. I felt like we allowed the game to go transitional and scrappy, and the second one goes in, and then it really does become a bit of a fight, and we never got the ball down and never got the ball into areas where we were hurting them before. So that's the disappointing factor for us, because you're going to have adversity at some point, and I don't think we dealt with that at all well when the first and the second goal went in.
On the flip side, that unbeaten run that we were on gives us plenty of confidence still to kick on and go again against Southampton in 2 weeks' time. Yeah,
I've just said to the group there, listen, the run that we've gone on since the opening 4 games has been fantastic, and credit to them, because to put ourselves back in a position where we're contending the top end of the table shows that we've been on a fantastic run of form. The way we come back after the break as well, I think the last 3 games we've found different ways to win, and we had a real confidence. So it's brought us back down to earth a little bit, and sometimes in a weird way that can work to your advantage if you reflect and react the right way. So that's what we've got to do. There's still a long way to go, and we said the road was never going to be easy, and it never is if you want to get to achieve your goals. It's all about us reacting now and doing it in the right way.
And as you say, we've still got to play a lot of the teams that are above us in the league, so that should give us plenty of confidence going into those ones as well.
Yeah, we've got some big games coming up, and we knew this second half of the season, the way that the table is now, it's very tight, and you've seen week in, week out, anybody can beat anyone. So we're looking forward to it. It's a challenge, and as I say, we can't take away the run that we've been on and the effort that's been put in to get us back into the position we're in, and we're not going to allow today, an off day for us, to knock us off course. So we'll be ready. We've got a great challenge next week coming up in the FA Cup at Leicester. That'll be good for us, and we'll prep and plan for that. And then obviously before the international break, we've got a big game against Southampton. So this group have shown time and time again what they're about. Yes, we weren't quite where we needed to be today and what we expect of ourselves, but I've got no doubt that they'll react in the right way.
Is there a little bit of frustration that we aren't straight back into league action next weekend? We have that cup game, we can't right the wrongs of this one in the league.
I'm just glad there's a game and not an international break like there seems to be every few weeks. So no, it's a great test for us next week going up against WSL opposition. I feel we've done well this year when we've gone up against top tier teams, and great opportunity for us to get ourselves into a quarter final of the FA Cup, and a competition that we love and we have a rich history in. So it'd be nice to turn our attentions to that. and as I say, then have a good week leading into the international break, planning for Southampton. So yeah, this league, it's going to challenge you, and it's certainly done that today, and we've got to be ready now to roll our sleeves up and keep fighting.